Okay, okay. Let's check YouTube and see if the vertical stream is going on. If YouTube is picking up what I'm putting down. Going to my channel. Yep, it absolutely is. But that's for the yeah, that's absolutely for the other thing. Next, let's start streaming to Restream. Let's go to the. Let's see if Restream got something going on. I am not going to be doing any music for. Okay, cool. Restream is being good. It is being good. That's good. Horizontal and Twitch. All right, that's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. All right, let's get started. Got my restream thing all good and ready, and I now have my other thing good and ready. So, what I plan to do this stream is something simple, something easy, like a. I wonder if I can record too. Can I start recording? I don't wonder if it's gonna add more to the CPU power. Okay, cool. Doesn't do that much, apparently. All right, cool. So, what I plan to do this stream is just work on the work on adding like the tones and the shading, not the tones, but the shading, and relax, enjoy the whole 400 subscriber stream. I probably should add like a Q&A to it too, to add a little bit of interactivity. No. Let me see if I can add that. Q&A. Nah, whatever, it doesn't matter. People don't really show up till later, but anyway. Let me going on here. Anyway, let me go. Yeah, it's Clip Studio. It's working. Cool. Everything's going going so well. For me personally, I'm playing some classical music in the background, so I don't really have to think about what to listen to. Oh yeah, the music is turned. What the heck? Oh, wrong layer. So the music is turned off. Oh no, should I add music? That's something I'll think about when I get more people in the stream or something. I I keep forgetting which side his chains are at. But yeah, 400 subscribers. That was pretty quick relative to what I usually get. But I know like a majority, if not all of them, majority. I know the vast majority came from shorts. So hopefully, I've been implementing a shorts a lot more, including yesterday, where I just uploaded like 12 shorts at once just to see, just to test the limits. And the limits were tested, absolutely. Like for me, I was doing a little bit of research, and I noticed that there is YouTube gives a seed amount of viewers for every shorts post. And I was like doing some research, and I know some people say that their shorts get capped out at 1,000 or whatever, and then it stops. And I'm like, oh wow, must be good to have like a seed that caps out at 1,000. But hey, because my seed caps out at around like 400. But they say like the whole purpose of like seeding is for the algorithm to randomly see who likes it or who doesn't like it, and they're just sitting around. It's just sitting around seeing what kind of person, what kind of audience will enjoy this type of content. And I've heard that they say that they look at your watch history. If you're like a smaller channel, they look at your watch history and they try to find similar people with that. So that might be interesting. That'll be interesting with that. And after probably I hear like 1 to 3 months is the cap. 1 to 3 months. That's when YouTube exploits all the information that they gathered and just starts sending it like just sending it to a lot of people, a bunch of more people. And I was just so I'm just trying to upload multiple times a day and see how that goes. Because I've heard that you only grow, like you grow more. The more you post, the more you grow. So I'm like, all right, let me try that. I'm gonna try that out. So my plan for this stream is to work until work for an hour. Nobody shows up. Call it quits. Try again later. I'm still on that timing. Yeah, I'm still on that timing of I'm sorry, my brain what the heck? Oh. I accidentally pressed my PS4. Yeah, but I'm still thinking about no, forget it. Oh no, I remember now. I'm still on the idea of not streaming until I reach monetization, and I don't think that's gonna happen for quite a while. Like streaming super chats and whatnot, like getting super chats, gaining a following on this platform. So far, this platform has it's such a weird thing because I tried the shorts thing before, but I guess I didn't really understand the method to the madness. I just thought it would be like I guess I wanted the dopamine of posting and getting the numbers up so I can like move on to the next phase of this plan, this master plan that I got going on. But it took a little. Oh, no, I think his chain is on the left. I keep drawing his chain on the right. Yeah, this master plan. But I gotta wait. A lot of things come with waiting and acting. So I tried out a bunch of different platforms, seeing which is best, which is not so tight. And seeing like what other people like what's the the minimum amount of effort that people can get away with when it comes to shorts. And my strategy right now is just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna quantity, just straight up quantity, and just chop up the main like the main thing in like five in like 1 minute to 30 minute segments, 1 minute to 30 second segments or something like that. Like up to 1 minute segments. I'm not gonna limit it to one or the other, but just put everything in segments, and then after that, bam, it's crazy. Sup? Congrats on the 400 subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. The short strategy is working. Welcome to the chat sketch. The short strategy is absolutely working. I think I think yesterday I was looking at my analytics, and yesterday it said that I got like 12 subscribers just by frantically posting shorts like a maniac. I think I finally found a guru that like a social media guru type guy that actually makes sense, and also just picking up on just looking at the what shorts YouTube recommends uh when you go on when you go look up YouTube on incognito mode, if that makes sense. I think it's pretty so far it's working. Because when you go look up YouTube Shorts, I like YouTube Shorts algorithm hack. It's the most like retarded thing ever. It's not even hacking the algorithm. All these like like when you look up the YouTube Shorts algorithm, like you might get the same three people making videos on the same thing every day, and all they say is just make good content. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because how do you know what content is good until like I saw this other guy that says, yeah, that's dumb, just post videos, post as much videos as possible, post like around like 3 times a day. um like you're gonna make bad content from the get-go, just post it. um so I just tried to see like, oh man, but what qualifies, like what content can I post, what can I do? So I went on YouTube, Um, so I went on YouTube in incognito mode just to see like what kind of stuff YouTube is just promoting to your average normie, right? And holy crap, it is the most brain rot, low effort stuff I have ever seen. And I was like, oh, I can do that. Bet it up. So right now I'm just chopping up like speed drawings that I did. Uh, just chopping up the long form versions of my thing, the comics, the motion comics, and just anything else that I had in my archive for a while. I'm gonna add more brain rot stuff. So, but the brain rot is working. It's absolutely working. Um, like what I've heard, what I've learned, and what I picked up from. Oh, I don't know. Is my mic even on? Let me check. I think my mic is on. Yeah, it's on. I'm gonna trust. I will trust this. Yeah, cool. Um, so back to what I was saying. I think what inspired me is when I was like looking at YouTube incognito and I saw uh saw like a whatchamacallit, you know, those fake ads. But yeah, I think I told you before I acted, and now I'm acting, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's doing pretty well. Like, but like an update to that, I'm figuring out how long it really takes until YouTube, the algorithm, finally sends one of my videos to, or just exploits one of my videos and sends it to like several people. Like people say it usually takes like it's different for everybody, right? For some people it's like a month. Some people's like 3 months. It's like between like a month and 3 months, right? But you just gotta be consistent in posting for YouTube to realize what your who your audience is based off of the I assume it's based off of the interactions from the shorts, from the seed interactions. Um, One thing that I've heard other like gurus say is just don't involve yourself in shorts because shorts will the people who watch shorts will not watch the long form content. And I'm like, all right, bet it up, that's fine. But a strategy for that is whatchamacallit. Yeah, but a strategy for that is live streaming, especially when I'm live streaming to other people. I live streaming on like a in a vertical format, so I can be seen by people just like doom scrolling and seeing what's up. But I'm still doing the no barely streaming thing until I get more subscribers. I'm probably gonna do like a special every 100 subs that I get just to gauge, because doing it constantly, I still feel like doing it constantly isn't a good use of my time. Oh yeah, and I'm also thinking about revamping the my newsletter, because I had a newsletter and I haven't touched it in months because I was trying to figure out uh, how to get get off the ground in any way, shape, or form. To get just to get off the ground in any way, shape, or form. And I think now that I think I have something with YouTube, I'm gonna post my newsletter over my Discord. And with my newsletter, it's just gonna be a like a thing to just remind people that my content exists, and maybe do like an update once in a while. I'll say like, hey guys, I had my first grilled cheese sandwich in a long time, and it was great. So, stuff like that. Maybe do some exclusive polls or something. Nah, I would love to do like polls and whatnot, but the people on my newsletter on Substack, they aren't really that active. I just think I need a bigger pool of people, personally. And I suppose how I've been lazy with posting. Haven't posted on Twitter since April. Eh, you gotta know why you're doing stuff. Knowing the why is a big help. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so knowing the why will help you out immensely. But yeah, I think I'm gonna uh just stream for an hour and then go back to strictly recording myself. Like the next kind of content that I plan on making for shorts is going back to like posting like inspirational quotes while just uh while I have my while I have visuals like this, slowly shading characters or just working on the comic while you see inspirational quotes or just hear inspirational quotes or text like read to you by some AI or something. Just like very lazy, very easy to make stuff. Mike Guy, congrats on the milestone. Thank you, Mike Guy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Mike Guy. It's fine. It's great to see something finally working out after so many years of just of just punching a brick wall. How you doing, mate? Oh yeah, and how what's good? What's good with you? Sketch. Yeah, but now I finally understand the whole just pushing content thing. And I think another plan. Oh well, I wouldn't say it on YouTube. I think right now is a pretty good time to just focus on the general shading of these characters because it's therapeutic and easy to talk to or talk about while I'm doing this. So if anybody has a topic that they would like me to talk about for a while. Very good. I'm drawing too, actually. Nice work, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. What are you drawing, my guy? Let's see. Like, understanding the art of the farm, of content farming, is pretty rad. Pretty radical. Commission. Oh, for real, for real. Mm. Are you enjoying the commission work? I'm freaking. I know as time goes on, I'm not like I'm enjoying commission work less and less. Mostly, mostly because when I'm really locked in wanting to make something, and commissions come by, I'm like, ugh, it's taking me away from what I want to do. And I think after I finish my commissions, I'm not gonna do work on the comic double time. I really want to get back to writing a light novel that I just worked on for a single night, and I haven't been able to get back to. It's like I haven't touched it in like 2 weeks. I think I written like a couple paragraphs, and and I've written it down. I've written it the major plot points down, and even when I went to the whatchamacallit, even when I went on the my Google Drive of where I'm working on it, I even written down like tags of write a paragraph about this, that, and the third. So when I get back to it, I'm like, oh man, I gotta. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember some things. So it's weird. LOL. But my cat's not gonna feed itself. I understand. I understand. Gotta gotta find a way to make the commissions work for you. I think I think there are plenty of ways, but hey, how long have you been doing commissions? Like for me, I'm trying to find a way to make passive income from my comics and my work, so I won't have to rely on commissions personally. It's writing books, making art. I got a lot of stories to tell and not enough time in the day. Yikes, I know the feel. Good news is at least novels are less taxing to make than comics. A good idea to do both, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think, and I think the reason why I wanted to do the novel is because I wanted to expand the idea. I wanted to expand the Chimera Island universe, but I know making a comic about it will just take too long. So I was like, I'll just write a light novel and just draw key parts. And drawing key parts will probably take less time. And plus, I know how to. I'll just put it on YouTube once I'm done with every chapter. One, two, three. And just make an audiobook of it and put it on YouTube and such. I keep forgetting his chain is on his left side. I don't think the competition of comics of graphic novels and whatnot are that big on YouTube. I'm smart. I'm seeing that idea. I forget how easier they are to make. Honestly, dude, like comics and uh visual comics and what was the other thing that I meant? Visual novels, I guess, novellas. Like audiobooks are such a there is no competition for it right now. And I'm just so surprised about that. Um because if you look up like motion comic, it's either mostly like a Marvel and DC and whatnot, and just or somebody content farming other people's like content farming porn comics, or but nobody's really content farming like their own stuff, and it's very interesting to see. It's a very interesting to note because a lot of these artists, they I notice they like to stick on Instagram or on Twitter or on like webtoons or whatever, or manga plus and such. But I noticed, but like, I'm pretty sure everybody's been on YouTube and everybody's been able to make YouTube their career. A lot of people have been able to make YouTube their career for the people who really understand like what it is to do and what to look for and how to make how to like push content out. But I don't really see a lot of people doing that for their own comics. Like, but I see people do that for on TikTok, but TikTok is so weird to do that on. Well, I don't really understand how to make money off of TikTok, so that's something that's beyond me. Sorry, I'm eating my breakfast. Brazilian heart, nuts, and coffee. Enjoy this ASMR. I'm sorry. I thought I was the only one that noticed that. That's actually my plan. Motion comics and shorts with the OCs. Dude, I'd say make a motion comic. Yeah, just first things first. Use CapCut. I cannot recommend CapCut enough. Even the free version gives you more than enough tools to make it. Similar to the YouTube chicken nugget. Sounds familiar. Oh yeah, chicken nugget. Oh yeah, the one with the dog and whatnot. They sell tons of merch thanks to literally just making shorts. Yeah, there's a way to do it, but people just don't know. But you also can't fault people what they don't know. You don't know what you don't know, and that's usually how it is. How it be, unfortunately. But um, yeah, I think a lot of people would like to look at content creators like Chicken Nugget and realize, oh yeah, I'll just make one thing and it'll be big. No, you gotta content farm yourself. I like I it's hard to look at big people and realize, oh yeah, I can do that too. I'll get there too, but it takes a lot of just shoveling out garbage until the algorithm knows your audience, and then it'll just start posting like exploiting your stuff and just show it to like hundreds of thousands of people. That's in theory. That's what I've seen just by looking at the comment sections of people of shorts theory. I'm calling it shorts theory. Should I put the... Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna put the shading on a different layer entirely. Let's see how that goes. Be safe. But yeah, what I'd say is just content farm the entire process, because like the cards are heavily stacked against you from the start. So the more you content farm your own stuff, the better. Like recording the process, like chopping up the chapters into into like a 5 minute. Oh shoot, wrong layer. Oh jeez. Uh, like whereas I, oh yeah, chopping it everything up into five, not up to a minute long. Because like right now, I just finished doing the Purgatory Academy chapter, book 2 chapter 1. Yeah, book 2 chapter 1, and I just went back and just chopped everything into like a minute, like at most minute long segments, and I'm just scheduling that out throughout the day. And YouTube has this thing where you recommend videos, other videos, at the end of shorts, and I just add it, make it a chain. Yeah, and I just make it a chain. Like if somebody like finished watching like the first part of like the minute long or 60 or minute long or 30-second clip and they want to see more, like YouTube will just recommend it on the bottom of the shorts feed and says, "Oh yeah, he's also watched this," and then they watch the second part, and then the third part, and then it just you just chain, and like whatever, and then the next thing you know, you got somebody watching an entire, some really dedicated person watching an entire episode, watching an entire episode or entire chapter of your thing, and that counts for watch time. I don't think shorts counts for watch time, but it does count for a view, and that person will also follow you, most likely. That's fair enough. Part of me feels like the key is consistency. As long as you somehow keep managing to crank out content, you're going to find that audience. Also, Twitter, the algorithm stuff isn't my jam, but I'll never figure that stuff out. That's actually brilliant. Yeah. Like it, like I keep seeing people on YouTube saying, "Oh yeah, take like the first part, the best part of your shorts, and then have that be your advertising." And I'm like, no, no. If you have, just like put, how about you put all of it into your shorts feed, because YouTube is going to give, YouTube's going to provide every short like a seed, and a seed is basically like the first batch of views. And with that first batch of views, the algorithm is just testing out who likes it, who doesn't like it, who swipes away, who subscribes, and it's gonna sit on that information for about like 1 to 3 months, and maybe it will boost it to hundreds of thousands of people. But that's when you're consistent about it. And what is consistency? I don't know. I'm posting like I'm posting 3 to 6 shorts a day, because I'm just stocking up on as much content as I can. Like I'm making, like right now I'm gonna make a chain, making a chain like shorts post that's just a whatchamacallit, speed drawing, a speed painting video, but every part's just gonna be 15 seconds, and in that speed painting video it's just like is 8 minutes. So I did the math, so that's like 30 shorts right there. Is that her kid? No. Welcome to the chat, Rakshik. Is that her kid? No, that's her younger brother. Feels like that. It do be like that. It's a an older sister and a younger brother arguing, because this older sister thinks her younger brother burnt a building with this high tech robot over here. It's like a misunderstanding, but hey, it's she's completely in her right to be upset. But where was I talking about? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's smart. Thanks for sharing the knowledge. Oh yeah, freaking. I'm trying to make this thing my full time job, and I'm finally, and I think I finally found something that makes sense, something that's working. And finally found something that's working. And once, and like, if I manage to get like a lot of subscribers, I don't know how what what qualifies as a lot. I guess I know it when I see it. Maybe when I get a silver play button or something. I don't know. Yeah, I would just love to like help other creators just do the same thing. Like make I want to flood YouTube with comic creators, and I want comic creators to own their own stuff, uh, own their own platforms, and make what they and finding an audience of what content they want to create. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. But the one thing I notice is no one's gonna pay attention to you until you're like a shining example of that. It is what it is. Because I remember I was like telling people, "Yo, we got to do motion comics." Like everybody like has like the weird thing about a lot of people, especially people who like make comics or like manga inspired stuff. They always want to be like, "Yo, I want to make an anime. I want to make an anime." And I'm like, "You do realize a whole point of an anime is to promote the comic, and the whole point of make promoting the comic is to promote merch. Like, and to promote the merch is to sell items that is like inexpensive to manufacture, but you can sell it at a premium, and that's where you make the most of the make, and that's where these companies, Shonen Jump, make most of their money. But people just see the whole like the surface level part of it, but they don't really realize or think or understand why everything is put in the place that it is. So once you start like asking questions of like, oh yeah, why is it like this? Why is everybody making anime? Why is all this happening? That's when you like start to realize, oh yeah, the information is all there. Um, you just gotta put it together. Because I really want to prove people wrong of saying that you can't make a living off of comics. Because like every time I look, it's just people's been doing it wrong. I don't think people's been doing it right. Like I don't think people need to go to a Kickstarter or anything to like make the next book. Just you make the book, you make the book, uh, promote it, the heck out of it. That's content. Making the book is content. Like get let people know your face. That's content. And it's all and like make it all circle back to your book. And that's content, and you can make content off of that. Content off stacks on stacks on stacks. Just know when to just know when to work smarter, not harder. I don't know if you're still there. Let me see. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, thank you. Actually, it's crazy how they jump into wanting an anime because people think they're going to be the next One Piece and they forget the whole reason One Piece is sustainable is because it sells a lot of merch. Yeah, and not only that, like just the Japanese and the European market, uh, they, the comic industry in those markets are more sustainable than the American market. I don't realize. Yeah, a lot of merch. Don't realize that a lot of that they could potentially become one of those animes and don't get past the first season. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I, I guess for me personally, I never real like. I thought like having an anime is cool, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, oh man, my purpose is to be like Kishimoto or Toriyama or whatever. I'm like, I want my goal is to I like stories. I want to tell these stories, and I don't want to be screwed over by a company. And I that's not going to happen until I find people that sees the value in me. And I tried doing that with several literary agents, and the literary agents didn't really find my value because you're gonna get like rejected a lot, and I'm like, what's the point of being rejected? Rejected a lot, and even now, the whole state of the entertainment industry in America is so bad. It's like, ugh. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go through that. I just want to make my stuff, give it to the people, um, and the best way I can do that is not paywall my stuff because I think I wasted about like a good couple of months wanting to sell like my books. And it was all like through like that paywall of like Amazon or whatever. But it's you can't sell something that where people don't know the property or who you are. I had to learn that the hard way. A bunch of money down the drain. Um, so putting it for free on a platform was like the next best thing. However, I had to learn that the platform that you put it on is very important on if you're going to monetize, like how you're going to monetize it. Because I went on Webtoons because Webtoons is like, oh, the no brainer, it's the biggest one. When you look up how to make a web comic, like or where to post a web comic, you get like everybody saying, oh, you go to Webtoons or you go to TapHads or you go to X, Y, and Z, and they have monetization options. But the little thing that you know is that they really don't want people like they don't want people that aren't their originals to succeed. So the game is rigged against you until I spent like a good couple of years having to find that out the hard way, and only if and even if they promote you, it's still going to like you still have an audience that you don't know their demographic, you don't know their age, you don't know like what income they're making, so you don't know if you're uh, asking kids for their lunch money, and there's no great sales funnel to have people buy your book on Amazon. So there was also that. But making things for free, it's a pretty good way to like just farm content, b get people familiar with you, and c this and the third. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. It's a whole shebang, like Cannabusters. It's cool. Homie got an anime, but thanks to not looking towards the future. But thanks to looking towards the future, it's probably not getting another season. Yeah, like when I saw Cannabusters, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool," and then that was that. I think I just saw one episode, and then I just sat it down. Like, I don't think there was anything about Cannabusters that was like just overtly interesting to me. I think being a YouTuber or just doing something like this, it can be easy. It's just because like it's not being done by creators is it's what's making it difficult. You know, because there are several um, comic dubbing channels some comic dubbing channels that got like over 10,000, 100,000 subscribers, right? But I don't think they make any of their comics. It's all content farmed from somebody else. And like one can be like, oh yeah, I can do that too, but it's hard to make. It's hard to be like a 10,000, 100,000, like a 100,000 subscribed YouTube channel. But the good thing is I've heard that the bar is super low when it comes to like making content on YouTube because everybody makes low effort content and they are not stable. There's a lot of people on YouTube, but a lot more people just make low effort content and they are not stable with their output. And so that kind of ruins the momentum of whatever they're trying to do. So, A, just showing up is great. B, B, it doesn't matter the quality of the content because if you're early adopters, I noticed that like if the early adopters of your channel, they're the people that sees potential in whatever you're making or whatever you're trying to do. So it doesn't matter if it's rough around the edges because you're gonna see the spark. And then once you this is like all in theory, but once you like reach a certain threshold of popularity, people are just going to follow you because you're just a flavor of the month. I'm trying to get to that flavor of the month status because after a certain while, you reach the people that are only talking about things because they're popular. And I think when you get to the point where you get people talking about you because you're popular, that's great. That's banger. And I think the hardest part of I think it was like pretty funny because as soon as I started doing the motion comics using CapCut, I tried making motion comics before, but it was like a silent motion comic where it was like a silent motion comic where I only had the music and the sound effects, but I didn't know YouTube that well, so nobody really saw it. But I think when I started using CapCut, just making the motion comics were just super fast. It was just a lot faster, a lot easier. They even had the AI voices, and I was like very hesitant of using AI voices because I think there's just some weird thing about the art community that anything that's AI is associated with the devil. And then I was like kind of nervous about it, but then I was like, hey, I went to my friend and I was like, hey, should I do this? And he was like, no, motion comics are stupid and dumb and gay. And I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. And hey, that was a pretty good decision because it turns out people really don't care about AI voices. Merriweather is the only one I know that dubs his own series. Let me check Merriweather. That's a new name for me. Check Mary. Merriweather. Let me check it. Oh, Lucius Merriweather? Uh I'm guessing this is not the guy. Oh wait, probably misspelled it. Either. Okay. I saw Eather. Oh, a very talent. Wait, This guy? Astroline. Author. Oh yeah, this is. And I have written stories for HoloLive. Oh yeah, this is the guy. Okay, cool. Oh, so he's a VTuber. Yeah, it's not really a blue ocean like creator like people going on YouTube making video formats of their comics, and people hate reading. I also realize that people hate reading. So I noticed that like if you put like a series, a video where people have to read, and then you have like an AI voice, I think people will just go for the AI voice. Majority of people will go for the AI voice because I think AI voices have gone to a point where it doesn't sound like Microsoft Sam anymore. It's sounding like decent enough to be a human being. So people just will go with majority of people will just go with that for a short amount of time, or just people will just go with that, and yeah, you're golden. Meriwether is mostly popular for writing and posting comics on Twitter, similar to what I do. Of course, you would know who Meriwether is. Sketch. I looked at his YouTube, but he said he was like he written for HoloLive, and I was like, yeah, Sketch probably knows it. This is probably Sketch's rival, like it's Pokemon. But yeah, content create kind of hard not to. Man. That's your rival. That's my sketch head canon. I'm like you're like I'm gonna be the number one. I'm going to surpass him in Hololive content. W 400 subs. Thank you, Morgu, in the live stream chat. I mean, Oracle stream chat. It's been a long time coming, and I'm just getting started. I think I'm gonna stream only like every 100, every 100 subscribers, and I think when I get to monetization, I'll shape up and stream more often. Meriwether Media. Misspelled it. What you drawing? Oh, I'm drawing my. I think this is my third comic series. Let's Go Metal Hero. It's about two siblings over here who want to turn a robot into a superhero. But in reality, this kid wants to be a superhero, and his older sister wants to be a regular person and not want this robot a part of their life in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's what I'm drawing. And once I'm done with a this segment, I'm working on like 6 pages, 6 7 pages right now. Once I'm done drawing the 6 or 7 pages, then I'll move on to the next series. Mike Guy says he's been working on that for years. For years ago, I have no idea he got to such a solid fan base. Sketch. If I had the artists that work for, if I had the artists that work for me, I'd easily be as popular. Ah, you gotta find yourself an artist, man. Not me. I hate commissions. I'm too locked in on my own stuff. Sorry. But maybe maybe I'll find like day, a good day to stream again. To stream Persona again. There we go. That chin looks a little bit better. So yeah, what's going on, Morgu? What's going on with you? Welcome to the chat. Man, you are so right. Mike Guy says, "Man, you're so right." In fact, some people go as far as making a sound effect and think it works wonders introducing casual audiences to comics. Wait, I'm so right about what aspect? Uh, some people go as far as making and sound effects and hmm. I forgot what aspect you were talking about. Mike Guy. Sorry. My brain just farted. Sketch says I have one. They're just not reliable or consistent, unfortunately. And the other artists I work with just does my manga stuff. Okay, man, it's difficult out here. I see though. It's hard out here for most. I remember one guy in the comments saying the only reason he knew about the Spider-Man comic I was watching was because it was a motion series, and if that's true for Spider-Man, then it has to be true for other stuff. Oh yeah, like I've had some comment. Honestly, I've had like some comments on my shorts that says uh the whole using AI is just cringe, and other people just saying some aspects. If every time I see like a negative aspect or a negative comment on my comics, it doesn't make me sad at all. It's kind of bums that there's a person having a negative experience, and that's just about to the extent of it. But like it makes me uh happier to the fact that if it wasn't for this piece of content, they wouldn't know about the series. That's just one step closer to another. That's just affirmation that people are watching it. People are engaging with it. It's engagement. So it sucks. Yeah, it sucks that they're not having like the best time with leaving a negative comment. But at the fact of the matter is that just means YouTube is showing it to people, real people, and they're engaging with it. And not only engaging with it, they even like had time to give you a thumbs down or a negative comment. That negative comment took effort. Not really, as much as but it took more effort than just leaving a like or a dislike and then moving on. You know. And I think my idea of that is like so pretty weird and warped. But at the same time, I just been making comics for like almost a decade, and like 7 8 years, and I've just been I've always felt like the underdog of getting seen, and I just seen like creators that has more clout than me. It's like so weird to see like creators who have more clout than you. Um, just kind of give up on making comics altogether because they just didn't understand what to do. They just didn't understand what to do in terms of like making a profit from their comic. And I'm like, it doesn't have to be this way. But it kind of sucks that I couldn't really help them because I didn't even know what to do. I just knew for a fact something had to work. Like something was missing. Like there was a missing link. I think I could have done. I guess I could have done like the Matt Pat uh strat, the Matt Pat strat, and just be like, hey, I can help you out for a small fee, and we can just like work this thing out together. I probably maybe sort of I could have done that, but for most of my time being online, I wasn't really the cooperative type. I was just most. Oh, I guess I was just jealous most of the time. And when people just say, "Oh, I guess I can't do it," I was like, "Oh, that sucks." Anyway, I'm gonna make it. But that's all in the past. That's all in the would have, should have, would have, and could have. Like co-op, but it's easy. It's easy to say. What if, you know? It's easy to live in a alternate future formed by imagination and words. But as I say, you can't fault yourself for what you don't know. You can't fault yourself for what you don't know. Wait a second. Let me think. Okay. Let me work on the arm. But yeah, I'd really like to in the future. I'd really like to I don't know, make a definitive YouTube video of like, oh yeah, if you want to make money in comics, I'm not gonna give you a stupid like what you would call it, course or whatever. I've made a course, but I'm a bad seller. It was just the same thing as as of selling a book. I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. But when like if I make it, I'll be like, all right, here's what I did. Here's what you can do too. Let's saturate the market. So we can I'm like, okay, yeah, let's saturate the market because everybody wants to make a new version of what we already have, and I kind of noticed that every time somebody wants to make something new, they just make a sexier problem of like they just make the same problem but a sexier version of it. Like everybody wants to make a new platform to show people comics. AI unfortunately has that hate campaign going on. Regular people don't care, but a lot of people online are upset over it. It spills over people who just want to use it as a tool, which is sad. Honestly, it's really cool how I think. Honestly, actually, no, that's true. That's true. If I was working with other people, they would probably be super resilient to using AI for anything. Because, like, with my friend that I work with, my writing partner, Matt, when I gave him the idea, he's not even an artist, and even when I told him like the motion comic and the having like the AI voiceover, he was like, "No, that's very cringe." And like people are just like creatives in general, they're just like really resilient to the whole AI movement, and I guess I'm just built different. That I like have an adversity. I feel like I have an adversity to I don't know, to being in groups, because for one, I don't like being in honestly, I don't like being in like groups or communities because I don't like being around places where I'm not needed. So like I guess I couldn't stay around like the art community on Twitter because it's pretty much a circle jerk of like the most popular thing, and people being like, "Oh yeah, here's fan art of the current thing. Oh, here's here's fan art of the current thing. Oh, here's a sexy girl. Here's a this and that, and here's a bunch of waste of time." You know, And like people just don't know what to do with their art. So we're I remember when I was like doing the podcast, a lot of people just say, "Oh yeah, I just do art for fun." And I'm like, "Oh, wow. If you're doing art for fun and if somebody with money comes by and saying, "Hey, I'll give you like I'll give you chump change for your art." You're going to take it and they're going to abuse that work and then you're going to be like, "Oh man, I got a bad end of the deal." And that's just going to be that. Like, don't do art for fun. Don't- or maybe do art for fun. I don't know. I'm not your dad. I guess it's because I have a purpose, and I think it took me a little bit longer to get to the place where I want to be. Mostly because I just haven't been around like-minded people, and it's hard to be around like-minded people when your ideas get shut down a lot. And also you want to be a part of a hierarchy, like a social hierarchy. And if you're trying to be an innovator, you don't get praised for that usually. Innovators don't get praised until like it's so real that innovators they don't get praised until like it works out. Like people don't care about the process, only I've learned that people really don't care about the process. They only care about the result. So it's all about that. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's a very cutthroat thing. So and with all of this uh, time on YouTube, it's been teaching me that oh yeah, like you can be a YouTuber. YouTube has like the best algorithm on any social media platform. So if you want to make it somewhere, it'd be a pretty good idea to try to make it on YouTube, you know? It'd be a pretty good idea to do that. But that's my obsession for the past month. Oh yeah, my goal is to make my goal is to reach monetization this month. So that there's that. That's my goal. Cough, 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 cough. Can I make it? Will I do it? That's up for the algorithm to decide. It's out of my hands. The only thing I can do is just post. And also, hearing a piece of advice of saying that you have no control over how well your content does, just post it and then move on. That's pretty good. That's a very good advice. That's a great piece of advice. Until like you're like have a level of a following that'll just watch it. That will just watch it just because it has your name on it. Until you get to that point, yeah, just post it, move on. I think a good metric to think about is oh yeah, since like the audience from YouTube Shorts is different from the audience that watch long form YouTube is like completely different. You're gonna have a split audience from using it. My plan is oh yeah, I already said just stream. Streaming is one thing, and my plan is like if I get like 100,000 views, 100,000, not 100,000, 100,000 subscribers, like I guess my goal is to have 1,000 people, like a thousand views per video per upload. That's what I want. If I had like 10,000 subscribers, like 100,000 subscribers, having 1,000 views per upload, that's good. That makes me go like, yeah, I like that. I think having something like that is just good. A plan like that is just good for the mental. Okay. You're open to new tech and can appreciate new tools, which is great. I understand people worry about jobs, but it annoys me how they just don't get if AI they just don't get that if AI gets to a point where it can replace artists, that means we will no longer need for corporations and can you use those tools to start your own ventures? Yeah. I think when like AI just showed up on the scene, I remember no, I don't think I remember Boro Dante, this one artist on YouTube. He said that a artists are gonna use AI. The only people who are afraid are just craftsmen, and craftsmen are people who are just making they're just making art for like art's sake. Um, an artist they just create no matter what tools that they have, but a craftsman they create using very specific tools. They use like it's very not temporary, but it's very circumstantial, I guess. And artists just use whatever they want. And every time I see or hear people say, "Oh man, AI is gonna take our jobs," and I'm like, "Okay, so if you're afraid that a machine is going to outdo what you can do, then I guess you should be afraid because you kind of don't have purpose. You like you're just realizing that you don't have purpose. Like I know AI can like write, it can write stories, it can do all these other things. I don't care how if it can synthesize the most perfect narrative structure ever, right? I don't care because I have stories that I want to tell that are impactful to me. You know, I don't care what a robot can do. I care what I want to say and how I want to impact the world. You know, and if somebody's just focused on, oh man, oh man, like a robot's gonna do whatever I could do. It's like, okay, you probably don't have anything to do or anything interesting to say to begin with. If a robot can just like take your jive just like that, it's very superficial. So like it, like I remember I was at a panel at a Comic Con. If somebody asked me if I would just like use AI to like do art for me, and I'm like, no, like if there was okay, I don't think I would do it because I'm pretty bad at describing prompts. Because like I know people who like do AI, they're like pretty good at prompts or pretty good at doing whatever, but I don't want to invest the time of just like learning how to do prompts. So and plus I like the process of drawing. I like doing I like doing this. I like live streaming. I love interacting with the audience. I love getting people's feedback of the characters. I love getting people's feedback of the art of how I like or how I use the expression to I use like different artistic expressions to best convey the best convey the message that I'm trying to say. You know, it's just all these little intricate things that if I just make it a prompt and somebody says, "Oh yeah, that's a pretty picture," majority of people are gonna say, "Yeah, that's a pretty picture," and that's cool. That makes me happy. But the people who I remember there was like somebody who commented on the most recent uh, video of whatchamacallit on Chimera Island, and they were like talking about the character of the mother and how she interacted with her child. And I love those types of conversation of people just reading into what I write, even though it's like a small snippet of it. I just love to see like that communication back and forth with the audience. That's me. Like, like, can AI do that? Sure, but if the guy who writes the prompt probably won't like the guy who writes the prompt probably won't have the best intentions of seeing the best intentions of the deeper meanings of storytelling, right? So like if somebody says I like this specific way that you did X, Y, and Z in the story, I'm pretty sure the guy who made it, they were like, oh yeah, I just wrote a prompt and like it looks cool, doesn't it? Right? The conversation begins and ends there. Because like if somebody who wants to write something, they if somebody just wants to be a writer, they can just be like a novelist. They don't have to be a comic artist. They don't have to add like the visual stuff. They can probably just do the use the AI prompt for I'm sorry. Like they can probably use the AI prompt for something like I don't know, like a book cover. They can make the most fantastic book cover prompt, and that's about it. That's the only image that they really need. But at the end of the day, it's really not. Like I said, it's really none of my business. I don't care how good AI gets, or if people are afraid that's gonna steal their job or whatever or whatever. Like there's gonna be like jobs will no, like I don't think people are gonna run out of jobs. Honestly, I know there's like that one like future that robots do everything and like to the point that humans don't need to do anything because everything's already been done, everything's already been made. And I'm like that doesn't speak true to me. That does not speak true to me. You know, it doesn't like fulfill the human condition because if everything's already made, people are going to want to start problems, right? People want people are the human condition that I understand. It's like everybody is like Sisyphus, and if everything is okay, people will make it not okay so they can find purpose in life. So I'm not really my view of how humanity works and all this and that and the third. I'm not scared. Humanity, life finds a way. So yeah, and I say for oh yeah, and I guess I do like I do use a art for the like AI art for the backgrounds of the video of like the motion comics, but I blur it because I mostly just want the general vibe. I don't want to go into like a huge painting so only for like a doodle to be in the foreground, you know. That just seems so super disrespectful. So I just rather just say, "Hey, I just want like like AI art is really good at showcasing like general vibes." And that's all I want cuz it's going to be blurred. It's going to be no one's going to really know what it is, but they'll understand. I think what I want to show is like with the AI art is just the general vibe, the color, the shapes, and the colors and the shapes, I blur it out, and because it's not supposed to be like the main focus of anything. Exactly. And plus, it adds color. Like, and plus, I would not use AI for like anything reference material. I just don't think it's like that good. Like I said, other than just general ideas. Because one thing that I learned from just AI art is the rule of cool. Because the thing about AI, it's just an amalgamation of different ideas to present something. Edon came. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the vertical live stream. Hello, I'm new here. What are you drawing? I am drawing my comic called Let's Go Metal Hero. It's about two siblings. Oh wait, two siblings who want to turn a robot into a superhero. And I'm right now toning in or just adding the shading to like all these panels. Then I'll go back and do the backgrounds and then the sound effects and then export everything. Export like the 6 pages that I got going on, and then I'll call it a segment, and I'll just make a video thing. And once I'm done making the segment, I'll convert it into a video format, post it on the channel, which you can like check it out on my check it out on my channel right here, and get caught up or read the 3 other series I got going on, like Purgatory Academy, Chimera Island, and Just a Reaper. So yeah, that's what we doing. That's what's going on here. So what's up? What's up with you? What's going on with you? Tell me some good news. But yeah, it's what was I talking about? Oh yeah, AI. I noticed that it follows the rule of cool basically, where generally it's going to it takes like the most identifiable parts of like an amalgamation of images, and it gives you a bunch. It gives you like the general idea of it, an appealing general idea of it. Like if you want to use it for reference, that's not a good idea because it's not meant for detail. It's more meant for here are the shapes, here are the shapes, here are the colors that this style that you gave me uh looks like within the vicinity of the prompts that are provided. So I would just use it for vibes. Maybe composition, but mostly just general vibes. It's nothing more than like a mood board on Pinterest. It's like it's nothing more than like a Pinterest mood board. But that's my idea. That's my take on it. And also, that's not like a dish on like Pinterest mood board. Pinterest mood boards are way more specific because it's actual art, actual drawings, actual photography. But it's all good. It's all really good. Like there's like every tool has a purpose. Like right, I think what he's doing right now is like I'll draw a car, like him hopping out of the car seat. Well, I feel so grateful today. You got yourself a subscriber. Yeah, man. Thanks for subscribing. We'll get to 500 subscribers in no time. Whoa. I'll stream more right now on my channel. Uh, Edron. Right now for my channel, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stream every 100 subscribers. But once I get my monetization, I'll stream a lot. I'll stream a lot. I'll stream a little bit more because I want to focus my energy on like a bunch of things. I want to focus my energy on like stuff that maximizes this online YouTube career the most. I think I finally cracked the code. I feel like I finally cracked the code for creators like me. And if I did crack the code, I'm letting everybody know. I'm gonna flood that. I'm gonna flood the market. I see. Well, I hope you get 500 soon. Thank you. Thank you. I think the light will come is coming from up here, so it'll look right here. But yeah, I think we can do a lot of good. I feel like with the right with the proper guidance, we can do a lot of good, cool things. I think it'll be. I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just think the whole AI thing is just like interesting. It's pretty cool. Don't fear change. Find out how. But I'm pretty much an optimist at heart. Usually, like I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing for as long as I did if I wasn't an optimist. Like I think like like I've been doing what I've been doing for so long, and I just been failing a lot of times. Is like I kind of felt like a pessimist because it just felt like nothing was working. But I think yeah, but I think at heart I'm generally hopeful of things working out, or I see the opportunity. I see the opportunity in like things working out, and I think it's hard to find that in like this creative space because I don't I don't know. I can't psychoanalyze other creatives, right? Because I don't know if other creatives are just optimistic about stuff or what they expect out of doing what they do. Can I ask? Go ahead, ask away, Aaron. Aaron. Taking a sip of coffee. Let's see. I think since this is close, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think this is good enough. I do love the I do love uh the I guess I would call this the watercolor question mark. It's more like just light shading, like light pencil shading. It's kind of like watercolor, but it's kind of not. I still don't know what to call this style or just call this idea. Because when my friend said, "I oh yeah, this is a pretty good watercolor thing," and I was like, "This is watercolor." By any chance, could you be at California? Sorry. I don't live in California, and I'm kind of aged out on my flight benefits, and I'm pretty much broke. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to fly out. I want to I want to get this YouTube business to the point where I can go out and fly out and expand and do stuff and do other stuff. But as of now, can't, cannot. Oh, so but why you ask? I got family out in California. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I oh what's that? On LG only. Okay. Sometimes I feel like my reading is so messed up. I have an easier time reading misspellings than than actual words. I asked because you're fluent in English. Sorry about that. Oh, no, I'm just your average American living on the East Coast of the United States. Unfortunately, English is the only language I'm fluent in. I mean that's just a typical Americana, typical American thing. I remember having a stream about that. It's just how Americans only spoke English because of how it was a majority ethno state where people just spoke one language and English is just like the business language, the lingua franca of the world. But yeah, that's neither here or there. Neither here or there. Let's see what how much time do I have? Okay. I mean, what I would like, what I would like, right now. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep up with my strategy. We'll see how long this will take to get to 500 subscribers. That's gonna be very cool, very interesting. But the one thing that I know that's gonna be very more difficult than not is getting my monetization up because I know that I need a what was it, 3,000 watch hours. Yeah, it's a good strategy. Oh, thank you. I know that I need 3,000. What was it? 3,000 watch hours. But since I'm doing it mostly with shorts, and I don't think shorts counts as watch time, I'm gonna need uh, a miracle of the shorts algorithm, and that's gonna take me about like a month or two. So, but as the time goes on, I'm gonna keep pushing content. Right now, I'm trying to see like what's the most amount of content that YouTube Shorts will push in a day. Like yesterday, I tried pushing out like 12 shorts, and I think only half of them got like got views, and and even less of them, even less of the uploads reach the max amount of like the seeded views, like the max amount of views for the testing phase, which is like around 400 for me. I think it caps out differently for everybody. Like some people, like when I looked at some videos, some people said that their cap was like 1,000, but that was like a while ago. So, but I think my cap is 400. So I'm just gonna keep posting videos and try to get as much at 400 because that increases the amount of people who will see them and engage. And I know that's like YouTube pushes it to real people because sometimes I get comments talking about it, or yeah, comments talking about it, or the video, or just subscribers that way. So I think I don't know. I kind of want to get to 500 videos this year. Upload 500 videos this year, or 500 videos as soon as possible. I don't know. There's something nice about that number. Like a bunch of videos. And I noticed the videos who that the channels I mean that reaches like that 100,000 threshold. They post a lot of brain rot garbage, and I'm like, okay, if that's what YouTube wants, that's what YouTube will get. Like I've been thinking about can I ask what time is it over there in the US? In the East Coast of the United States, it is 10:44 a.m. It is 10:44. I remember I was like watching this guy who reviews comics or like talks about internet comics. Like his name's Coffee. Shout out to him. I like him a lot. Um, I like his content a lot, and he said stuff about wanting to he wants to reach like a dedicated audience. He's tired of having people who are only surface level interested in stuff. He would call them zombies, like zombie consumers. And I know it's like he cultivated like his audience into like just having disdain for having people like just having like zombies uh indulging in their not indulging but zombies like being around their content, not like progressing anything, not being a dedicated fan. Like I get where he's coming from, but what I noticed about in marketing is that most people are not going to uh, be dedicated fans. In marketing, the name of the game is to get your stuff to as much people as possible, and that means that you're going to have to uh, actually having like zombies like look at your content is a good thing because you'll get the more people who just talk about your stuff generally is a good idea. That means like people you're in the cultural zeitgeist. And when you're in the cultural zeitgeist, that means more people will talk about your stuff or you. And if you want people to support your stuff, then you're going to have to put it in their face. you know? Pause. Weird phrasing. But anyway, childish antics aside. It is 10:46 here in Southeast Asia. Whoa! What country in Southeast Asia are you from? What country are you from? I think it's because of my. I think I get like a lot of international viewers because of my streaming schedule. Honestly. Oh, Sketch. If you're still on Twitch, yeah, Sketch. If you're still on Twitch, are you down for a Persona stream? Oh, the Philippines. Oh, sick. How do you like it over there? I heard a lot of cool things about the Philippines. Hehe, sorry about the bad typing. No worry, I understand. I still under I'm still able to understand misspelling. So, it's all good. It's all good. Man. So, okay. I forgot. Oh man, what was I talking about? Eh, it probably wasn't important. But yeah, I think I can't wait for the 1,000 subscriber special. That's gonna be great. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, specifically. It's nice over here, despite being really hot this time of year. I would be. You just stream at a less than ideal time to join live. LOL. What's a good time for you? What's the optimal time for me to stream? Persona. Oh yeah, I know the Philippines is like super humid out in the summer. Shout out to you for dealing with that weather. That's insane. But it is how nature rolls, I suppose. You can't fight nature. People here are drinking coffee in hot days. I mean, there's something about coffee that's just that's just good anytime, any type of weather. Like the world freaking runs on coffee, no matter how, no matter like what the environment is. Like for me, honestly, I just drink coffee. I don't think coffee energizes me anymore. I just drink it because I like the flavor. Even though I'm drinking it from like a Keurig, which is like the worst way to drink coffee, but that's a testament of just the essence of coffee that I enjoy. I can't really tell what time it is for you to stream. What was the best time for you to stream? I told you anytime between 8 and 6 p.m. Okay. Oh no, the question about streaming time was for Sketch, and Sketch is on the Twitch chat. You don't see the Twitch chat because I don't put up the horizontal chat on the vertical stream. And I'm noticing like now that I have more subscribers, the vertical streams are getting a little bit more active, and that's awesome. That's really great. And me personally, I like streaming because it keeps me focused. Because if I wasn't streaming right now, I would be thinking I would be like thinking a lot, and I'll be like distracting myself. Like the one thing I do like about streaming is that it just generally helps me focus a lot better. Honestly, it helps me focus a lot better than just being by myself, just working on comics. Because when I'm streaming, I'm like, oh, I gotta be entertaining. I gotta work. I gotta. It's like working is the entertainment. Working on the comic is entertainment. Talking is also part of the entertainment. And talking about things that interest me, it just gets me hype, and I can fuel that within the comic. And boom, boom, bibbity bobbity boom. I got it's a productive morning. It's a productive stream. Oh, I told you anywhere around 8 and 6 p.m. Oh, right. Cuz I stream around 5 to 8. Okay. I forgot about that. Now that you reminded me, I will okay. So, maybe I can stream around like 12, like on my 1 to 3 slot. I can probably do that. Like wake up, I do the morning streams. The midday I can just probably well, hmm maybe, yeah, maybe 1 to 3 might be the most optimal time. Or I could just like stream video games. Yeah, that'd be ideal for you. Yeah, cuz like the Persona streams are mostly for you, man. Because you paid for the game and gifted it. So I could either play Persona first thing in the morning or in the middle of the day. I gotta think about that. Ron says, I plan to make content. I actually do animation. What do you think? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. That's good. Um, I'd be fine with either. Even prefer mornings more. I guess I could try it out. Like I like doing video game streams in the evening because I like doing video game streams in the evening because it's like a wind down. Video games like a wind down thing. But hey, I could probably like play a game in the morning, do some art, and then do something low. Actually, I can edit videos at night because that's like a low effort thing for me. Actually, that sounds good. Anyway, Aaron, since you're doing uh animation, I would prefer the strategy that I'm doing isn't that bad either. Anyway, just like when you finish with the animation, you can just upload it, chop that animation into like small like up to 1 minute segments, right? Up to 1 minute segments or 30 segments, 31 minute segments or 30-second segments or anything in between. Just like chop it up until and like post that on the shorts feed so you can get more people following your channel. Other than that, a lot of people say like you can stream, but I don't recommend streaming until you get like a lot of subscribers. To Because you're not gonna get those watch hours if like no one shows up to your stream. Um, so that's why shorts are very. If you're like a new channel, shorts are very not detrimental, but very important to your growth strategy. So, and not only that, you can record yourself streaming. Not You can stream it, but like I said, I wouldn't recommend it. But recording yourself is different. And what you can do is doing something that I plan to do with my shorts recordings, and that is put like a emotional not emotional but a motivational text. Have AI say something like, "Oh man, you're it's good to work hard," or it's make sure you do what you love, or something like that, something easy like that, and just have a batch of that, post that as shorts on YouTube. Just have it scheduled out to like 3 shorts a day. Try to do that for like around 1 to 3 months. Post like a short a day, or if you can do if you're like impatient like me, you can do up to like 3 shorts a day. Just do that for around 3 months. or until YouTube boosts your shorts to like hundreds or hundreds of thousands of people, um, so you can get more subscribers, and that's how you can get more people looking at your animation. And when you have more subscribers, that's when you can start streaming more, and that's when you can get more. Yeah, that's when you start streaming more, and that's where you're able to have build an audience around your animations, and yeah, you can make it a viable YouTube thing. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't know what kind of animations you're doing, but that's like a general outline that I would probably follow. Or you can just be lucky, or you can be a dime a dozen, and like you hit it out the ballpark with your first like animation, bang. I see. I think I'll go buy shorts after I finish my animation. Okay, yeah, you can. Like I say, like the sooner that you start making your shorts, the better. Like you don't have to wait until something is finished, because it's not meant to be like because like shorts are just meant to be like short things. You don't. It doesn't have to be finished. Um, but like if you want to, you can. Like the closer you are to like making your first 100 videos, the better. Yeah, just don't expect it to be like your first video or your first anything to like hit the ground running. It's mostly going to be ignored because YouTube doesn't know your target audience. Okay, so anyway, that's my idea. That's my headcanon. That's my advice. Fair enough. Sketch is fair enough, but I'm usually busy in the evenings as I'm at work now. True. Very, 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 very true. I'm practicing drawing right like yours. Right now, I'm making stickman animations. Okay. I like your opinion. I like your opinion. Thanks, by the way. You're welcome. I'm gonna like if this idea, if my YouTube strategy works, I feel like I'm just gonna keep repeating it like the Sermon on the Mount. It's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, that's cool. Does Malik agree with that command? All right, cool, awesome. Wait, I'll let that slide. Okay, so let me think. Streaming in the mornings. I work on the comic on the evenings when I still have energy, and then at night I would edit videos. That's not bad. Very weird, very unorthodox, but that's not bad either. I feel like that's gonna be that's gonna be so super weird on my channel, because you'll have like, oh, look at all these motion comics. Oh yeah, and he also plays Persona. How many hours do you usually finish those drawings? Like, pro generally, this is like a general guess, probably 9 hours per drawing. It takes probably around 9 hours per drawing. It takes a while. Like 6, 9. Like the way that I do it, the way that I make my comics are um, it's like a production line. I don't work on like any. I don't work on any page from start to finish because this isn't the finished page. Because at first I just do the sketch. Like, I mean, I guess I can't show it anyway. I guess I'll show like an unfinished thing, right? Because at first I do a sketch like this, right? Then I do the line art like this. Then I go back and add the speech bubbles like this. And when I'm done with that, I add like the backgrounds or just things that are in place of the backgrounds like this. Oh wait, it's bloating. I should probably show some more interesting. Yeah, but like this, right? Like the backgrounds or like patterns that are supposed to take the place of backgrounds like this. And when I'm done with that, then I add the sound effects, and then that's a finished page. So when it says like how long, so like when you ask like how long it takes to finish a drawing, I can really I really couldn't tell you, because I just go back and forth so many times because it keeps me keeps me whatchamacallit, aware, focused, so I won't lose patience. Usually, I won't use patience a lot faster. Yeah, because if I just do like one page after another, I'm just gonna get bored. So I just constantly jump around, and usually when I jump around, it helps me work on that specific segment a lot better because I put myself mentally in a mode of shading. Like if I'm doing shading right now, I'm mentally in a mode of shading because if I constantly go back and forth between shading, line art, then other visual stuff, then I'm gonna get bored. I'm gonna get tired. So I'd rather do like a marathon of shading, a marathon of line art, a marathon of backgrounds, a marathon of other stuff, because the longer I do it, the more I pick up on it, and the better it mostly gets, and the faster I do it usually. It's like that with animation too. Good drawing. Thank you. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that with animation because like I think I get a lot of my processes from just dabbling in animation for like a couple of years of my life. Because first you do the storyboards, then you do the the keys, then the in betweens, your follow throughs, and all that. Yeah, your keys, your in betweens, your follow throughs, your all that, your X, Y, and Z, and like you don't work on every in animation. You don't work on every panel. You don't not panel. You don't work on every frame from start to finish. It's not gonna look consistent. It's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take longer. It's not gonna look as consistent. So if you just take everything bit by bit, you will get a more consistent looking end result. It's just like the more things you do, like artistically, the more a lot of things seem to, the more patterns you seem to notice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. My eyes hurt. I hope you can reach your goal. See you next live stream. Bye. All right. Thanks for coming out here, Adon. Thanks for talking in the chat, keeping me company, uh, keeping my mind active. It's been real and it's been fun. So, so yeah, sketch. Fair enough. I usually get busy in the evenings when I'm at work. All right. I think next morning, next time, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I can try that tomorrow. Like a morning stream. Play Persona. Wake up, play Persona, then do then do art. I I have like a nagging suspicion in the back of my mind that when I just start playing Persona, then people are gonna be like, "What is this? A Persona for a freaking a gaming channel?" I didn't subscribe for the gaming. I subscribed for the comics. I mean, that's gonna. I don't know. That's my first thought. That hasn't happened yet. LOL. True, very true. And I have a very long. I don't have a lot of subscribers either, so I don't expect people to like to come on the stream and be like, "I thought this was a comic channel." I thought this was a comic channel. Unsubbed. You've changed. But maybe. Yeah. I think it would be fine. Probably. I mean, heck, it's my channel. People are still gonna get the comics. I want like I guess what I want to do is like I want to go live without notifying anybody. Like if I could go live without anybody noticing for the Persona streams, that would be funny. And the only people who I don't think actually no, I don't think anybody YouTube notifies anybody if I'm live. Actually. Never mind. Actually, that makes sense. Could just stream it on Twitch. Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Thinking emoji. You know what? I'll do that. I don't think anybody on YouTube would be interested because I don't. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. This is why. This is why. It's good to have two minds. Because sometimes the most obvious answer isn't the most obvious. I'll probably just delete the whatchamacallit, the Persona live stream footage on YouTube just to keep the channel more focused. Yeah, it'll keep the channel more focused, and YouTube won't have to worry about. Yeah, YouTube won't have to worry about. Oh, is this a comic thing or is it a gaming thing? And since I don't have a lot of people on like Twitch, a lot of people looking at my streams on YouTube anyway, um, I could do like a nah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like I don't know. I don't know. I think every time I make an upload on YouTube, I can make like a small little promotion being like, "Oh yeah, watch me play games in the morning on Twitch." Hey, if you like a this uh segment of Let's Go Metal Hero, you might like me playing Persona on Twitch. I'm like speaking of doing the thing. I've noticed how long the chapters of Book Two of Purgatory Academy are. Yeah, and you can keep the VODs on Twitch. Oh yeah, sick. Or just private the streams on YouTube. Eh, oh, I don't know. Wait, let me look. Let me look at any of the Persona streams. If I have a single subscriber from my Persona streams, then that's going to affect this decision. So we shall see. Going to analytics. So far, no. Second try, no. No, wait, this isn't a Persona stream. Third try. Last try. I haven't streamed that much. So, yep, no. Only got a couple of watch hours from it. It's pretty much chump change. But dual streaming is always a pretty cool thing. Nah, I'll probably come to a verdict tomorrow. I mean, it's not giving me subscribers, but it's not taking any away at the same time. So I guess it really doesn't matter. The indifference option wins out. Hip hip hooray. I mean, also, I can always private the videos in the future. And I think I also set up my YouTube homepage to be like you won't see it. To be like it won't be the first thing that you see. Like the jank Persona streams. Ooh, congrats. Hey, Christmas Bush. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How you been? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. How you been? Da da din. My school ended like an hour ago, but it takes long to go to my house. I feel that. I feel that. I've gotten a little bit more active people in the chat now that I've reached 400 subscribers, and it feels pretty cool. And it turns out the short strategy is working out pretty well. Pretty well. Uh right now like I didn't do much. I didn't like say anything when it hit like 400 because I was like, it could probably like go back down to like 399. But that was yesterday. Now I'm at like now I'm at like 410, like four over 410 now. And I'm like, all right, I feel like it's safe to say that it's celebration time. It's safe to celebrate now. Oh yeah, my birthday was yesterday, so that was a pretty cool birthday thing. Some pretty good May motivation. Motivation May, motivation in May. Oh, happy B day. Thank you. Ha ha ha. Yuck yuck yuck. You blowing up fast. Oh yeah. Freaking I like doing the stream. Like I kind of like doing like the streams every day. And that was and like the streams every day like I have like the YouTube counter to like show like the progression of subscribers that I would get that I'm getting. But now I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do it like every 100. I'm only gonna stream like every 100 subscribers. Know how to track you more. Done. Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna do like a stream every 100 subscribers. Honestly. And then when I get monetized, I'm gonna go back to streaming more regularly. I will show you at your door. Wait. I don't have a door. I live in a box. I only got my socks. I live in a box. Only have socks. But yeah. Who knew? I meant to stay up, but yeah. Uh, England's going to is going into its heat wave. I apologize. That sounds dire. It's way too hot. Oh yeah, and I'm thinking about streaming Persona in the mornings. Mornings too. Like instead of like working on the comics in the morning, I'll probably work stream Persona in the morning, work on the comic in the evening, and in the afternoon. I mean, and then work on the other thing, making making videos in the evening. I don't know if I'll be able, but you do you. We shall see. I mean, how long is Persona? It's not like I'll be doing that for a while. Like, like what? If I freaking play Persona for 3 hours a day, and how have your commissions been going? I finished one out of the two commissions. I'm working on the last one. Ah, dang. Yeah, I got the commissions to work on. That sucks. I forgot about the commissions. Did Reaper ever Did Reaper ever do the commission? No. So it's taking like a million years to beat. Persona's like what? Like 100 hours. If I if I play 3 hours of Persona every day, I could probably beat it in like 30 days from where I'm at now. I'll have to play it like for a month straight. Yeah, I would have to play it for like a month straight. Your eyes will hurt. No, not like not like a marathon of just like playing Persona. No, I got other things to do. I don't play video games like that. Actually, no, I'll be responsible and I'll play Persona like every day, every morning after I finish the commissions. How about that? And you will know that I have finished the commissions when when I start playing Persona in the mornings. Sounds about right. That's when you will know. Planning is half the battle. And now, with that being said, I finally have a strategy, a content strategy. And I'll see how it be when I stream it on YouTube for a bit. Oh yeah, this vertical live stream is keeping up because I've had equal. I have an equal. I think I have like a little bit more people tuning in to the vertical live stream than on the horizontal live stream. So I'm gonna keep the vertical live stream up just for the watch hour sake. Just for the sake of the watch hours. I'm trying to. I think when I get my watch hours, I'm probably gonna like private like live videos after they're up to make them more special. Stefani, your drawings are so good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat. How you be? Tell me something. Tell me some good news. Yeah, so I'm just like waiting for to get to the point where I can just like private videos again. Private. Like I think I unprivated all my live stream video footage from working on Chimera Island. I don't think anybody's gonna look through that. I might as well private them again. I have no good news. No. What's some good news, Skull? Hey, I'm streaming this morning. I'm alive. I'm working on art. I'm working on making this business thing a viable income option. That's good news for me and what's going on in my side of the world. She's my friend, by the way. Oh wow, you actually managed to do it. Bush, I remember earlier, like last month, you said you're gonna get friends to join the stream, and here you are. And you were like, ah, I have no friends. Sad, sad people hours. But now here you are. You have friends. You made friends. I have my end of topic test on science on Friday. Really? Hello, bro. That's so. That's so wholesome. Wholesome. I don't like that. Ew, wholesome. I hate that word. I ain't wholesome. It's gross. Don't ever call me that. Um, but yeah. I have my end of topic test on science on Friday. What is your topic on science? What is the topic that's going to end? Science do be having many fields. Really? Yeah. What do be you kids be teaching? What are they teaching you kids in science class? Pressure and energy transfer. I know nothing about that. You could have just made that up on the spot and I would believe you. Science is a lie. Oh no. Pressure and energy transfer. They don't teach me anything. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I think after just hearing that, I'm like, I think I understand the. That sounds right. The more pressure you put into something, the more energy that you're trying to go from one object to the next. I guess I don't know. That's my guess. Give me my A. This is Metal Hero. Indeed, it is. I'm like, I'm like, what more do you need to say about on that topic? Pressure goes from one thing to the other. Pressure and energy transfers. Energy doesn't die. It just transfers. Well, matter doesn't. Matter doesn't disappear. It just transfers. I think that's how it goes. I mean, pressure equals force divided by the area. You're talking about math. Pressure isn't a number. Stupid. Yep, that's correct. One's a number, not pressure. Doi. Is like that reminds me of that one pop star talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson, saying something like, "Is science and math related?" There's so many of those pop stars. I just I don't know if I name one. I feel like I have a 50-50 chance of it being right and wrong. I'm on a call, and the person's keeps on meowing. I'm so confused. Or they probably have a cat nearby. I was thinking about just like deleting the Discord server because I was thinking about it. I was like, do I really want a server anymore? Like, uh, community managing sounds like a chore. Oh no, they're just meowing at the camera. Oh, they're just weird. Oh, okay. I thought it was trash day today. Well, I was like, it can't be trash day. No, not the server. I mean, yeah, it's like I know it's like dead now, but like if I manage to get like a bunch of subscribers and the server is up and then I just get a lot of people in the server, I'm gonna be like, ugh. now I gotta now I gotta freaking manage other people. Uh that sounds like extra effort. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, I'm not getting paid for this. So that's what I'm thinking. Do the extra message. What's the extra message? What are you talking about? I do the extra work. I don't know what why I said message. Good. Like I don't know if I had like a Patreon or something. Like I don't know. Usually see people have like Patreons and like they have an exclusive Discord server for their pay for the people who like pay them monthly just to be around them, or just like certain advice or just keeping the know or something. Like that sounds like a cool idea and whatnot, but I'm like, yeah, like I would have I wouldn't know what to do with that with like all those people. That'd be cool. I guess it's like I don't have a plan. I wouldn't have a plan for it. And it's like not in like it's not until I have find figure out a plan then I would understand. I would like understand to do that. But until then, I don't know. But I'm not at that point yet, so I don't have to. I probably don't have to think about it yet. Yeah, but the disc, I guess it would be cool. Like, I wouldn't know what to offer them specifically. Like any extra stuff like IRL vids. Yeah, I could probably give them constructive criticism. Uh, effort. Probably giving like I don't know constructive criticism. I don't know. That's yeah. That's future me's problem. That's absolutely future me's problem. Even if I want to go down that route. Also, the person on the call at me is meowing. Are they a furry? I just think they're probably weird. Or probably just want a reaction. I'm really confused by them. What kind of call are you on? Are you like on an Omegle thing? Or are you like chatting with strangers? Like why are you talking to strangers? I say that while you're talking to a stranger on stream. No, it's the previous person. Oh, your friend? I'm still doing this. Okay. 20 more minutes and then that's the stream. Holy crap. I meant to stream for like an hour, but like a little people kept on joining and that felt good. It allowed me to be entertained. It allowed me to draw. It allowed me to stand for 3 hours straight again. I finally have the energy to stand for 3 hours straight again, and that's pretty cool. Touch grass. I usually touch grass after streams. Don't worry. I wasn't able to like go outside to touch grass like for about a week or two after I came back from Japan. It was just I was just that tired and sick. Tired and sick and tired of being sick and tired. And for a while, I was like so sick and tired. I was like, man, I can't work on these commissions. I can't stream and work on these commissions. Like I gotta stop doing one thing. Yikes, that sounds sad. It was annoying, honestly. I think I got to a point where I was like, I cannot stream and like work on. I can't work on the comic and work on these commissions and make new videos with the current energy I have. And I thought I wouldn't have my energy back ever or something like that. So I was like, I'm probably gonna have to stop making the comic for a while until like I get to a certain amount of numbers on my stream. Yeah, so I get like a certain amount of numbers on YouTube. So I just won't work on the comic or stream until like that happens. And then I got a little bit more energy back, and I was like, actually, never mind. I can stream again. I can work on the comic again, and I got ideas for making shorts content, and I got a plan to get more subscribers. So things are just looking up. I like the perspective of this drawing. Thank you. Thank you. Everything is not fine. Just calm down. Everything is fine. Everything is not fine. It is not. Like I was talking to my friend Matt, the co-writer. We were thinking like, oh yeah, this is probably gonna be like the favorite amongst kids, maybe. Yeah, like very like children, maybe. It reminds me of Demon Slayer. Oh, what? Or what reminds you of Demon Slayer? And plus, you know what? I'm gonna go out and say it. I refuse to read a Demon Slayer or watch it. Oh, the pose, I guess. Oh, okay. All right, what's the facial expression after this panel? I gotta check. Uh, the hand makes the special effects. Oh, okay. I gotta draw like the slap, the onomatopoeia. How dare you? Yeah, how dare he assume that things are gonna be fine? Look at the animation. No. Wait, hold up. Wait a second. I don't think I've saved. I should probably do that. That sounds like a good idea. What do you mean, no? I got other things to do. Okay. Okay, what you're saying, you're playing with lives, more importantly, my time. I need to get ready for college in the league. I won't be able to bail you out when you get into trouble. I think I should draw his brow more heavy. There we go. The the glories of digital. And plus, I don't look at stuff. I don't look at animation. I don't look at anime just because it looks good. I feel like that's a waste of time. If only you could do that on traditional. Digital supremacy. Kaka. Hello, Stefani. Welcome back. I'm not a furry. Oh, okay. I don't know, Stefani. That sounds like something a furry would say. I was on a call with her. Okay. Oh heck, she is a furry. I was on a call with her. Got outed. Stefani exposed. That's unfortunate. That's 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 unfortunate. Stefani's career is over. Absolutely. Video pause. Keep watching. Yes. Of course, I want to keep listening to classical music. I got 10 minutes left in the stream. Stupid YouTube. Oh man, I freaking the thing wasn't even on. I'm mad. Sketch says, I remember when you said you're only gonna stream for 1 hour. Sketch, what you? Okay. I don't know. It's funny that like you remember me saying I'm gonna stream for 1 hour, and you're still you're still here. I know it. I commend you. I commend you. You're pretty cool, Sketch, for sticking with me in this stream for this long, even though nothing is happening. Even though, like, I don't know. Even though I say I'm not gonna stream for this long. Streamer guy, what do I call you? Just call me Mason. People do. Mason. Just chilling. Just conspiracy theory. Sketch is an NPC. Okay, hi Mason. Hi, Stefani. Just chilling like a villain. I understand. I understand. 10 more minutes left in the stream. What will you guys do? What will everyone do? Yeah, I'm getting closer to the I will cancel you. Nice. Okay, I don't need this. Need that page yet. Yeah, before I thought I was gonna double time on the comic, but I don't really think I need to double time for a while. Sketch says, "Yes, I am an NPC. We totally have never had voice communication." That's what Christmas Bush said on the vertical live stream. It's so rare, like people. I guess the stream doesn't catch on. I guess the stream doesn't catch on. The vertical live stream, restream. I mean, okay. Let me do the hair. I think I also like this brush because it feels like a pretty good. It feels like a pretty good brush for hair like that, like this. I remember when I was on a I was posting Metal Hero on Reddit, and I remember there was like a funny comment that said, "Ooh, why aren't their skin tone shaded it for their black?" And I'm like, "Oh wow, that's crazy." As if like you need a constant reminder of these characters' ethnicity. Like Like the only thing that has tones are their hair and the shading. But I'm like, no, these characters' skin needs to be dark. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like their clothing aren't even shaded unless it's like black. It's supposed to be black. The color, not the ethnicity. But that always made me laugh a little bit. That pronunciation of that dish, that specific dish, was classic terrible, and I will never, and it'll hurt all my future generations. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I stay winning, and I stay hurting generations. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. And wait, did I save? Okay, cool. It's saved. Uh, Next one. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's cool. And then after this, it's gonna be simple. It's gonna be downhill. This is gonna be like the last three, last single page, and then I just go double page spread from here, and then four, well, 5 panels with this one, and it should be good. So like this is absolutely the peak. Just after this is gonna be like downhill for when it comes to like shading and effort and stuff like that. And it's crazy that the only thing is that's keeping me hydrated is coffee. Oh yeah, I ran out of coffee. That's crazy. Okay. I think after the stream, I'm gonna go outside to walk a little bit, clear my head, eat some food, then work on uh, some commissions, like the last commission for a while, and then make some videos, make some shorts, work on the chapter 4, work on chapter 2 of the Purgatory Academy video thing. And seeing how YouTube will fare the shorts that I provided for it throughout the day. I think I have content ready for to post like six shorts ready to be posted for the next 2 days, and by then I should have chapter 2 done, chapter 2 of the Purgatory Academy thing done. And what's crazy to me, well, it's kind of interesting to me, is how the Purgatory Academy chapters are over 5 minutes long. Well, it makes sense for for book one. Those parts would be like less. That would like be less long because it's like everything was in 10-page parts, and the segments are less than 10 pages, or 10 pages or less than that. So it makes sense for it to be like around a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. But it's kind of it's kind of funny to me how it's just, you know, it's just a pretty lengthy episodes. But a sad, but a sad revelation. Um, I cannot monetize any. I don't think I can monetize any video that's less than 8 minutes long. So that's sad. But there's always the re-upload. I'm still thinking about re-uploading. I it's like I compiled all the Chimera Island book 1 parts, chapter 0 parts, I mean, into like a thing, into like a compilation. So I can like upload that anytime. I just haven't. I think all I need to do is just make a thumbnail and then upload it. I think enough time has passed for it. And besides, I know there's a lot of people like Chimera Island, or just the algorithm really likes pushing it more than Purgatory Academy. It's kind of funny. It's kind of fun. It is what it is. It's so weird. Randomly, there's just 4 people watching. Oh yeah, that just goes up and down. Cause like I've noticed the vertical live stream in action. Because when people just scroll, sometimes I just end up on their in their feed. And the people who are watching, they're just looking at the preview or like what's going on right now. It doesn't mean that they'll stop by and interact and say hi. I mean, it'd be cool if they did. Um, but they're just spectators. Just spectators. And I think the more subscribers I have, the more people I might be put. I might be this live stream might get pushed out to because it has a bigger pool of people that might be interested in this kind of content. And I feel like when I get like 1,000, like 1,000, then YouTube is like, okay, we have a bigger pool. We know what people like this like. We know like what your audience might like, so we'll push it to more people that probably haven't heard of you or who have watched your content before, and this will be like an opportunity for them to interact with you in a live setting or something like that. I think that's how it's supposed to go. So like people who've seen my content and never really interacted with me, there I feel like the algorithm will push it to them, so they'll have a better chance of interacting with me and probably get a better feel of my personality. Yeah, the view rate is really random. Yeah. So what I plan on doing is, yeah, and I think the more subs I get, the more live streaming, blah blah blah, bibbity bobbity boo. Um, and keeping this live streams up this very early on my channel's life, early in my channel's life. This channel's like 7 years old or whatever. Um, I think keeping this shorts up. Sometimes I would have like multiple people watching the streams, and like the more people who watch the streams, it essentially it's a multiplier of my watch time, of my watch hours. So if I was like streaming to 300 people for 1 hour, that would be if that would be like 300 watch hours right there. So it's like the amount of people who. Oh yeah, that if they all looked at my stream for 1 hour, that would be like 300 watch hours. But how many people are? But like, how many people are willing to watch a guy just draw? That's crazy. That's very interesting to me. Again, I haven't seen a lot of people just sitting down and watching a guy draw. I mean, I am, I guess. Oh yeah, you're an early adopter. I wouldn't call you an anomaly. I would call you more of an early adopter of this channel. An early, like an I would say adopter, but an early investor of the channel. And so is Sketch. I'm just superior. You have a sense of sniffing out talent before it blows up. I guess. IG. So, I mean, it would be very cool to. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of people, like like thousands of people just look at a person drawing in a live stream. I mean, but then again, I don't look for it. But if I think it would be cool if I become that. I want that to happen. Just like a bunch of people just watching me work on my comics, super chatting, talking about topics. Sniff, sniff. Do I smell underrated? Do I smell Oscar? Anyway, I have streamed 4 minutes over my designated time, and this is what I'm talking. This is what I was talking about with the Aaron earlier in the stream. Like I like doing that. I like streaming like this, or like doing my process like this. Line art, then shading, then yeah, sketching, then line art, then other thing, then whatchamacallit, shading, because it's easier to get into the zone this way. But I guess I'll see you guys again in another 100 subscribers, which right now I'm sitting at 413. So I guess I'll see you guys at like nine like in the if 907 people, 97 people subscribe. So hey, that's the head start for you guys. That's a head start. Heck yeah. Just hope that a YouTube 87. 97? Yeah, 87. Yeah, that's even better. Do your math. Hey, listen. The only math I like is addition to my bank account. That's how about that? Got him. But yeah, I'll check y'all later. See you in 87. See you when 87 people subscribe. I mean, don't we all? All right. Peace.